Uncover and be still, you present here, in this holy place. For we today shall marry here this groom and bride, and wish them well. Rejoice, you line of struggling life from eons gone to now. But here again, your track is sped, winged into a future fate. By this, a union of a man and bride, whose child shall pace a further span of destiny and life. Forbear, for here shall be no calumny, or whispered word against you man, or woman thou.
I declare that word.
For this the union you contract does wipe away all sorrow of the past. Speak out then now, if any man or girl would speak and say here a reason why these two should not be wed. Silence and laughter heard. Just speak out plain, there are none.
Oh man, my hand is shaking.
So now, my Natalie, stand steady here. And say to you today intend for him beside you there to be to him a wife. All right. And you ken that George here shall have you for his own, do you? Do you understand as well that by the customs of our race you pledge to him and only him your kiss and your caress, do you? Well then, know that life is stark and often somewhat grim. In tiredness and fret and pain, in sickness to beget a state of mind where spring romance is far away and dead. And yet, for valor and for strength, you must abide and create still his health, his purpose, and repose. Do you? And you take his fortune at its prime and ebb, and seek with him best fortune for us all. Do you? Okay. Good then, Natalie. I'm sure you will. And sure yet you'll fare full well and staunchly as a wife. No, George. Listen well. The tides of fortune and of life are sometimes fair or grim. And in this life the young man seeks for victory afar, and often scants the fireside, and turns away from home's sweet face, and thinks his loved ones cannot fare at all beside his side. And thinking thus, they go. You know this. Then be cautioned so, and take thy own, even though they sleep beneath foul straw, and eat thin bread, and walk on pavement less than kind. Keep thy wife, and they who come beside thy side. Keep them, George, by your side, in rain or sleet or summer sun, and comfort them and give them care, and share with them thy life. For times have changed, and women's place is not a hearth or a home, striding out to victory beside her husband's side. This, George, is a modern world, and man has changed. But, George, let's think on it well. For if there stands aught in you of doubt that you can take and keep and love her well, this wife, then stay your hand, and we shall say no more. For fatal and a full tight bind are these the words I next will speak. Okay. Shall I go on?
Absolutely.
And you, Natalie, listen well. And you, George, answer swift.
Okay.
Prepared?
Yeah.
George, you pledge to take this woman for your lawful wife?
Good.
Do Do you, George, make promise here before us all to keep her well or ill? Do you?
I do.
And when she's older, do you then keep her still? Do you?
I do.
Now, George, girls need clothes.
Actually says that
And food, and tender happiness and frills, a pan, a comb, perhaps a cat, all caprice if you will, but still, they need them. Do you then provide? Do you?
I do.
Hear well, sweet Natalie, for promised binds young men are free and may forget. Remind him then that you may have necessities and follies too. Now, George, attend. Do you best man possess a ring? Yep. George, take it, please. Natalie, your handy willing class. We have it now. Repeat. I, Natalie,
I, Natalie,
do hereby take
do hereby take
you, George,
you, George,
for my husband.
for my husband.
Put on the ring.
That's awesome, man. That's so cool. Fuck.
Maid of honor, do you ring?
Yes.
Take it now, Natalie. Now, George, let Natalie take your hand. All right, repeat. I, George,
I, George,
do hereby take
hereby take
you, Natalie,
you, Natalie,
for my wife.
for my wife.
Put on the ring. Rejoice all here, for we have wed our George and our Natalie and wish them well. All here repeat. Are they by witness man and wife?
Yeah!
Rejoice and go your many ways. Now, George, kiss your bride and hug her well. Hug her well. Dear health, that it may last until that day when death itself, the sever of all ties, shall end the thing which we have
First
done
time I ever
today.
seen George and Natalie kiss right here.